BL fandoms have long been known for their passionate support, but this year, some fans have crossed the line in disturbing ways, and it's only the third month. From disrespecting personal boundaries to harassing actors over trivial matters, these toxic behaviors are leaving a mark. Here are 5 shocking incidents that highlight just how far some fans are willing to go. Om Nanan fans disrespect Perth's father's funeral with toxic shipping behavior. In January, Perth Tanapon tragically lost his father. His friends at GMMTV attended the funeral to pay their respects, and a group photo was shared on social media with the network extending their condolences. While most fans expressed sympathy in the comments, some Om Nanan fans saw this as an opportunity to push their ship. The comment section was flooded with cries of Om Nanan reunion. The crazy didn't stop there. Some went so far as to edit out C from group photos just to make Om and Nanan appear seated together, completely disregarding the solemnity of the moment. This blatant disregard for a grieving family is beyond disrespectful. This fandom has lost all sense of decency. Fan wars, entitlement, and obsessive shipping have gone too far. Someone lost a father, a husband, a loved one, and instead of showing respect, these so-called fans made it about their fantasies. This behavior is unacceptable. They don't deserve to call themselves fans. Chinese fans forced Fort and Pete to bow and apologize. On March 8, Fort and Pete attended a private fan meeting hosted by MeMindY and Magic Cube. Despite the issues with the event's organization and fan benefits, a group of toxic Chinese fans unfairly blamed the actors. They pressured Fort and Pete to apologize for what they considered a lackluster event, even though the problem was with the organizers. Instead of holding the right people accountable, these fans took out their frustration on the actors, demanding an apology. A recorded video shows a translator asking how they wanted the message conveyed, while some supportive Chinese fans tried to defend Fort and Pete. However, the toxic ones insisted they didn't feel the sincerity of their gratitude and kept pushing until the actors bowed. The real question is, where was management? Neither MeMindY nor Magic Cube intervened, leaving Fort and Pete to fend for themselves. Instead of protecting their artists, they allowed entitled fans to humiliate them. This toxic entitlement stems from the culture of excessive fan spending, where some fans believe their financial support gives them control over idols. If they were truly unhappy, they could have just left the fandom, but instead, they chose to degrade the very people they claim to support. Fans should uplift their idols, not break them down. Fort and Pete didn't owe anyone an apology. If anything, the companies and event organizers should have taken responsibility. Fans made TT cry over a ship name change. On February 25, the DMD lineup event revealed its 2025 lineup, showcasing multiple pilot trailers, including Duong With You, starring Por and TT. The two previously starred together in Your Sky as Glijai and Pun Lee, and their pairing was widely known as Por TT. However, with their new project, the official pairing name was switched to TT Por, and some fans took this change way too seriously. TT addressed the backlash on Twitter, revealing that both he and Por were given a choice by the company and carefully made the decision together. However, the extreme reactions from fans left him feeling overwhelmed to the point of tears, and he admitted he cried to Por over the situation. It's baffling that a simple name swap sparked such outrage. At the end of the day, as Por himself said, the positioning of their names doesn't matter, it's still the two of them. Yet, some fans fixated on the switch, pushing unnecessary discourse and even forcing TT to apologize. The situation highlights an ongoing issue in BL fandoms, where fans obsess over top and bottom dynamics to an unhealthy degree. The outrage over something as trivial as a ship name reinforces the toxic entitlement that actors constantly face. TT's heartfelt apology makes it clear, what truly matters is the quality of their series, their acting, and their well-being. Not a hashtag. It's time for fans to focus on what really counts and stop making their favorites feel pressured over something so trivial. Toxic fans destroyed Omling, and no one won. Thai BL has seen its fair share of CP breakups, including Bright Win, Mew Gulf, Mike Top Tap, and Om Nanan. However, the latest breakup between Om Pawat and Ling Thanapon has left fans both angry and bewildered. On March 15, GMMTV released a statement announcing that Om and Ling were parting ways. While the statement didn't provide specific details, fans have speculated on the reasons behind the split. At the heart of it? Nanan fans who never accepted Ling as Ohm's new on-screen partner. From cyberbullying and death threats to hijacking events with Nanan propaganda, they did everything to make Ling feel unwelcome. Even at Ohm's solo fan meet, they showed up in Nanan colors, ignoring his individual career. But Ohm and Leng's own solo fans weren't innocent either. Leng's supporters attacked Ohm's mental health, while some of Ohm's fans teamed up with Nanan's stans to make Ling's life miserable. Boycotts, career sabotage, and cruel comparisons only fueled the divide. GMMTV did nothing to protect them, allowing fandom wars to spiral out of control. Now, Ling is over, their dramas have been recast, and Ohm's BL future is uncertain. For those blaming Ohm, there's nothing Ohm could have done to change the minds of these obsessive fans. No amount of support for Leng would have stopped the hate because these people aren't here for him as an individual. They just want to force him back into Nanan. It's the same toxic cycle we saw with Mugulf fans who refused to let go, even when it was obvious the actors had moved on. Honestly, Ohm ditching BL and going full mainstream, maybe even joining Nanan and Chimin in heterodramas would be the best revenge. But also, this breakup isn't just about a ship sinking, it's a wake-up call. Toxic fandoms and poor management are destroying careers. If this continues, BL as we know it won't survive. Bringing Perth Chimin props to Chimin's solo fan meeting. On the 8th of March, Chimin held his first solo fan meeting in Shanghai, where an uncomfortable incident occurred highlighting a troubling reality in some BL fandoms. During a group photo, a fan held up a Perth Chimin Forever banner, visibly making Chimin uncomfortable. This situation felt invasive, especially considering Chimin's past struggles with mental health. Last year, Chimin announced he and Perth would no longer work together as a pair due to health reasons. Perth was then paired with Santa. Before Chimin's depression became public, he faced harsh bullying from some BL fans who accused him of being homophobic because of his kissing scenes with Perth. It was a painful reminder that some fans treat actors as nothing more than characters for their fantasies, completely disregarding their personal boundaries. This behavior is a growing issue in the fandom, where shippers often forget that actors are individuals with their own identities and struggles, not just characters for shipping. The support from fans should be focused on Chimin as a person, not just as a part of a ship with someone else. It's time for fans to remember that actors deserve respect and space to grow on their own, outside of ships. What's truly frustrating is that these incidents are becoming all too common in the BL industry. While fan enthusiasm is important, the harassment some fans direct at the actors has gone too far. This behavior impacts actors' mental health and careers, and it's a reminder that fandoms need to respect boundaries and remember that the people they admire are real, not just characters. Sadly, as long as companies put profits first and ignore the well-being of their artists, this cycle of harassment will likely continue.